Hello, and welcome to Trout YouTube. I'm not happy today. Uh, I've looked at a lot of different things on YouTube, on 247 Sports, that are just completely non-fact based. Overrating players that are daggum sophomores is not what I do. It's not why I created the STEP program. It's not why we've seen most of our players that made it to the NFL that we've covered are balling. Devlin Hodges tore it up with the Steelers the other night. Um, we're right. They're wrong. Jadeveon Clowney's an average NFL player. There's no reason to give him 1,000 whatever rating or whatever the heck 247 does. I'm not completely sold. Nobody is. Most of these guys in college football today aren't sold. The college coaches have lost faith in these rankings, um, which brings me to like Miles Rouser not being on the top 100. Kid's got 15 D1 offers. One of the best shutdown lockdown cornerbacks in the country out of the state of Michigan, but he lives in Michigan, so it's like we're not going to rank him because it's not going to draw views to our website. And that's all 247 Sports does. That's all they care about. Bear Alexander at the bottom of the list. I mean, come on. The dude's 6'4", 330, one of the best nose guard recruits in the country. That's more coveted than anything you're going to find. They did strike, good opinions on Keon Sabb at number 5. I understand that. I understand you did a good job. I understand you took money from people to rank certain players at certain positions. Not Keon. I know they wouldn't pay for that. But it's political. It's completely politically driven. And, I just wanted to shed light on that today. And the kids that are on our top list, don't be discouraged that you're not on their list because they've been wrong pretty much every year. Alabama's running back just all of a sudden got an injury. He said he was going to win the Heisman his freshman year. Top recruit in America, top running back, IMG Academy. I'm not going to name names. I don't need to. He sucks. He ain't that good. Nick Saban said he might be able to contribute to our roster someday. Number one recruit in America should be coming in, dominating day one, being a starter, should be the man, in my opinion. So being on this list really doesn't make you much of anything these days. Damani Jackson's a great player. I had him. A lot of these other guys I'm going to watch film on. I was out late last night dealing with Texans in South Texas, so it was fun. But Relief Brown, baller, straight up baller. He's 5'7", 165 out of Stockton, California. There's guys on here. Gavin Shawcock or whatever out of Colorado, great player. I wouldn't put him on this list if I was 247, but it's I don't talk trash on high school kids. Colorado has terrible football. If you look, they play against nobody. Half the kids look like they're barely fed. So at the O-line positions, at the D-line positions, I mean, they're like 200, 180 pounds. They're my size playing on the line. It's not like Georgia, Florida, all these other schools. But Jaden Gold, very good corner. They're just predicting, that off his size, though. He's 6'2", 205 pounds at the cornerback position. That's why he's on here. Miles Rouser is a baller. One of the best players I've seen on tape at bump and run coverage. Can shut anybody down. He didn't make the list. Donovan Green didn't make the list. Are you kidding me? Young Randy. I mean, it's kind of, funny. But like I said, you get what you pay for. They paid to be on these lists. A lot of these kids went to a lot of their camps. Armani Winfield, amazing player. I mean, he should be on here. He should be at the top of the list. A lot of these guys, Ty Simpson, great quarterback out of Tennessee. Nuafi Tuahalamaka, he's the top of my list as a linebacker. Cam Dewberry, he's on my list. A lot of guys that made this list, but then they just want to be different than me because I came out with it first, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of these guys suck. Like when you watch tape, I'm not gonna point out names. Just like Trey Sanders. I'm sorry, I'll say his name. Overrated as can be. If you look at the 247, top all-time list, it's just full of busts. Addison Nichols at 89. He's one of the best O linemen I've seen. Very good player. They put a lot of players on here from different states. They're not gonna get outside of that. Amarion Harris, amazing player, great player out of Little Rock, Arkansas. But missing players like that, Bryce Anderson at the bottom of the list pisses me off. I mean, he's the best safety in the country, one of the best ATH recruits in the country. So it is what it is. And then that's what we're going to talk about a little more on cognitive dissonance, what these people do. They just want to draw views to their website. So putting the names on there, the most popular players, the most trending players, works for them and makes them more money on gear sales and stuff like that. They're not really ranking the top recruits in America like we do at college football today. They're just whatever, trying to make money, which that's what businesses do. So CBS Sports, shame on you, honestly, for allowing this with kids, because you are capitalizing off children. But in the same notion, the average beer drinking fan is going to take this as real because they don't know any better. So keep your head up. 2020, 2021, you're not on their list. Who cares? I mean, if you're attention driven, like I just posted on Twitter, then you're going to be manipulated and controlled by these people for the rest of your lives. If you're not attention driven and you're driven on results for yourself and getting better daily, then you're going to make it, far in life in a lot of different industries, not just football. So you're going to be one of the people that are making the money and, living a good life. 82% of NFL players are broke because they were attention driven. That's all they cared about. They cared about how many stacks they could drop at the bar that night, instead of getting better as a person, as, an individual. It's sad to see these rankings come out. A lot of great players on them. I'm not going to diss kids because I don't do that. But once they get to college, yeah, that's my job. I am going to talk about them. I am going to talk about they were busts. You were wrong. We were right. And, Trey Sanders is like a Bosa to me. Bosa got drafted number 2 overall. 49ers made a huge mistake, in my opinion. I don't think he's any good. I don't think he's worth a number 2 overall pick, but he's been publicized since day one as one of the best players in America. So you watch his highlight tapes, all he's doing is picking up fumbles, that somebody else caused. There's not much on there that shows he's a great pass rusher or shows any of those, things that matriculate or, you could fabricate on being a top NFL player. I'm watching guys like Sam Mills and, some of the great NFL Hall of Fame players, Jack Lambert, at the linebacker position, Deanne, Reggie White, guys like that. He ain't even close. So Kyler Murray was the number 1 pick. We said that back in October, I think. A lot of people had things to say about that too. So they didn't want a little black quarterback dominating with the Arizona Cardinals and winning the NFC West this year. So it is what it is. Keep working hard. Don't let 247's list or rivals list deter you from where you could be as a potential NFL player, potential top recruit in college football today. Um, Mateus Algren's not on anybody's list either. He got a offer from Nebraska. That's his dream school, best combine in the nation. Um, People don't like other people coming and taking their big dog in the backyard and taking a dump and then not cleaning it up and leaving. It's just what it is. You're going to have to deal with this throughout your career, throughout what the media is going to say about you, throughout all of this stuff. So, um, all in all, we know what's going on. We're not stupid. 247's a fraud. Rivals is a fraud. I'm going to say it here now. That's why I started my rankings on college football today. Jahari Clemens, come on, he's the best D tackle in the country. Like when you watch him come to the ball, he's next to Aaron Donald. And y'all don't see that either. Y'all don't really listen to Avion Smith, another D tackle from Oak Hall High School in Florida. Unbelievable. The number one recruit has 14 offers. Miles Rouser has 15. He ain't on your list at all. So, kind of ironic to me. Is it a play on y'all part to try and make a statement? It could be, try and throw stones at me, which is fine. These kids can handle it. You can't. You're soft. Most of your reporters that are judging football and media writers and all that never played football. So I did some research. They're just fans. So what do they really know? What do they really have to judge on intangibles, football play, film evaluation, all of that stuff? They just look for big hits, big plays, and then the rest of the 99% of the kids' film sucks. So it is what it is. You keep doing what you're doing. We're gonna keep doing what we're doing. We don't quit. We don't settle for mediocrity like you guys do. You had to get that list up because we're first on Google for top 2022 football recruits. And I understand that. I understand you had to rush it, figure it out, and get it all done. You're a step behind. And we're always a step ahead. And we will stay that way at college football today. Yeah, I don't look good today. It is what it is. But, I'm not an attention driven person. I'm trying to draw attention on what's going on and what's the facts. And our recruits are the best at Scout Chart Elite because they've chose to be elite. They've chose to trust the process. They've chose to become something different. And 99% of their films don't lie. So I write about it. I stick it out there, and y'all write about who's offered this or that or blah blah blah. I don't really see many factual football things put out there, but in the end, the cream always rises to the top, and we're beating y'all ass this year in every which way. So deal with that. Deal with collegefootballtoday.org being the monster that it is. We get unlimited traffic. I don't know what you guys get. We're not trying to sell anything either. I mean, we have some gear at blah, blah, blah. It hasn't really sold because it's not licensed or this or that. But you guys do what you do. Make your money. Be what you want to be. Because to me, you're frauds. To the real football people that know football, you don't understand what you're doing. So it's all good. It's all factual. What we do. God bless all of our players this year. I can't wait to see y'all take the field and prove these guys wrong because they've been wrong time and time and time and time and time and time and time again. Brock Berlin's on their list. The dude was trash. There's a lot of trash players on their all-time list that were rated extremely high. So if you want to get that rating and be a trash player and have me talk about you, in the future about being trash, that's cool. It's all good. Uh, y'all miss a lot of players just because they're not at a certain school or this or that. And we find them every year, and um, we're winning. Keep losing. This is Scott Trout Elite YouTube breakdown of 247 2022 recruit rankings. I'm tired. It was a long night. Love y'all. Keep working. That's all you gotta do is keep working. There is no buddy that can put a label on you. All that stuff. Last night we partnered with the Birmingham Prep Cardinals, great prep school out of Birmingham, Alabama. Very excited about that. Great outlook, great coaches, faith-based organization. Love that stuff. Keep going, keep pushing. Never quit, never settle. And be you. That's all you can be. Be the best you can be. God bless. Scout Try YouTube. Oh, peace.